What is up, everyone? MaelstromTier here, playing The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. I think it's finally time. We've completed that Polaroid, which, I don't know, something about it. I've been wanting to do greed modes just to circumvent it, but the Polaroid means that our runs are about to get a little longer than normal. So, with that, we did unlock Blue Baby, I think at some point. There you are. He's a little different, not entirely difficult, but doing someone entirely new, not entirely beyond us. We're not like metagaming here, which is probably not worth. You know what? Let's just do an Isaac run. Isaac's pretty standard, nice vanilla. That's all we need right now. So our seed is 42DF S9ZV. We are going on. So why am I hesitant about this? Well, the last regular run that we've done unlocked the Polaroid. Not the Polaroid, I believe it's the negative. And the negative just adds... Basically, at first it guarantees us that we go to Shoal. Not like before, where going to Shoal was kind of a chance thing. Same as being a deal with the devil. Now we're pretty much guaranteed to go there. But more than that, not to ruin the surprise or anything, but we'll go even farther. One step closer. I'm hoping to parrot the Asia song and not what I believe. I think that's like a Linkin in that area of music that I didn't listen to, but was in my high school era. Nah, I was the cool guy that listened to ska. Everything's good with horn section and all that. Although I still technically am that guy. I don't know. I just have I have a weakness, and it is like brass instruments and occasionally woodwind when it comes to saxophone. Holy Mantle in our item room is like super good. And that means this thing's free. Holy Mantle, yeah, okay. Well, Holy Mantle is basically when we are in a room, we get one free hit. And so, as you saw there, curse rooms are basically free now. And there's just a whole lot of other wonderful things. Oh, this bomb is nice, bad. Really, it's just that Holy Mantle, you know, we can take one hit per room, which is like fantastic. And I can't remember where that tinted rock was. Was it next to the shop? It's already a minute in, and my mind is going crazy. I would not be surprised if I end up getting dementia during this run, or during my lifetime, more appropriately. Guppy's head, super good, especially at the start. It's always good when you get it, but like, we can just pop flies now constantly. And we also haven't taken this pill that we found. I never really want to take pills in the middle of battle. Like, sure, it could be explosive diarrhea or power pill, but it could also just be paralysis. So there's that. Ragman's kind of annoying because sometimes we have to get kind of close to him, and then he'll just shoot us with some lovely homing bullets like that. Holy Mantle's gone, but nonetheless. And then he spawns these guys, which are really annoying. We are doing like barely any damage because we're just starting out. I guess that's what you get when we're on the cellar, I presume. Ah, damn. It's what you kind of expect, though losing our spirit heart is like super bad. I kind of wish that I had thought to not take it, so then we could have it for getting a deal with the devil later. Are you freaking kidding me? This is embarrassing at this point. Which is making me start to want to take this. You're just having a little bit of a... Alright. Turns out Ragman felt pity on me there. I don't know why I had to make my tea like really hard. It's probably not great for the sound. Magic Mush, also really good. This run, despite my like terrible Ragman play, starting out pretty good. I did realize I don't have a drink though, so hopefully I don't like choke or suffer any horrible throat thing in the middle of it. It's fine. The other good thing about Holy Mantle is that we basically, like, it counts as our free hit. So if we don't get hit and or take red heart damage, we'll still be good for a deal with the devil that I'm definitely hoping to undertake. We also got, oh, okay. We also unlocked the Hush fight or the Blue Womb, I believe as it's called. You might want to not totally rush for it. Before I started to do this on my old save, I basically, like, every character went, alright, we're gonna force boss rush, force Hush fight. It's gonna be great. But I don't know. It's like, it's not impossible to rush it, but it definitely has not a mental strain, but like just a real strain. Alright, gotta take these pills at some point. I Can See Forever's great. Friends to the End is fine. Like, it's not terrible, it's not amazing. It didn't get us into our item room, so it's pretty awful. And we also weren't able to get that tinted rock back there. I was hoping we were gonna work it out with the bomb. So I could really use a key, you know, if you're listening. God, it's me, Margaret. I don't think that's the title, is it? That's a reference that I can't make because I don't know what it's referencing. Judgment. Doesn't sound like a bad idea considering we have 20 cents. At the same time, Mr. Exploding Man, kind of want to use this key to get into our item room. All right. Oh, well, we got this Joker card if we need to get in there, but that's really bad on that's super awful play on my part. And we just got a Hierophant card, of course. Hierophant every time. We could use our Stars card to get into our item room now. So I'll also use just the Joker card. Okay, here's my plan. Stars card out of here.
The stars.
BBF is okay. I mean, it's good, but at the same time, a little bit like Bob's Brain, where we have to kind of watch it and make sure that nothing awful happens. PhD is, like, fine. One Makes You Small is great as well. We had Friends Till the End, and I Can See Forever, so I don't think I'm worried about, like, pills or not. Just in case. Ooh, a, like, small room pin fight, and I get hit already. That's how good I am. BBF, somehow you managed to, like, do a perfect dodge away from pin. It was almost magnificent. Duh. Save to pin. It's, well, the Tears upgrade doesn't feel like it's, or is it shot speed up? I don't know anymore. Headless Baby. Okay, yeah. Just to basically cement or deal with the devilness. It's not amazing, but I'll take it. What are we going on? We're doing okay. If we were doing the standard, like, 3 minutes floor, we'd be over time. But as for going, like, a decent clip, we're all right. And, you know, boss rush is great, and I should try to get boss rush for everyone, because that means we unlock stuff, and I should go back and go do that curse room. Because it'll help me, like, have the pacing. I don't want to spend 40 minutes on a room, or on a run, although we have. Sometimes you do have to spend, like, an hour on a run, but, you know, if I can avoid it, and not do dumb things that won't really help us, like play a slot machine like for 20 minutes, that's the kind of thing you want to avoid. But if a run has to take that long, I hope not. But this one seemed like we're at a good pace, a good clip, racing terms. BDF, I didn't even realize that you, like, despawned, unless that you don't respawn when we go back to a room. Maybe you blew up on that guy, and that's why he died so fast. I don't know. We're back up to pretty good money for the shop. which would be nice. I'm really glad that we had like invincibility there just to get also not sure what our well, Gertie is okay. He the thing about him is that I gotta learn to use him or remember, because as you see, you can charge him up and he flies across the screen and smashes into anyone. It can be useful and it does good damage, but at the same time, like, I have to remember it. I think Little Chub is a bit better just because he kind of follows you in that way. Here I have to like remember to stop shooting. I know, that sounds like such a chore. But he could do some good damage, especially in like some small rooms. That was a wonderful hit. Top billing. Could also just snag this bomb for free if we just time this right. I don't know why I'm waiting for that to go. I'm just afraid of our invincibility, like, just kind of dropping out. Now, because we got a key and we got 17 cents, we are on the lookout for a shop that I don't think we found yet. That's why I was checking the map a lot. It's been a pretty good run. It's been a pretty okay day, minus, like, my horrible sleep schedule just taking effect. Although it is, you know, a Saturday is the day to, like, wake up at 1 and then not actually get up until, like, 2. But, you know, I'll work on it. Instead, let's, you know, we can get on this run. I did beat... I was playing Mass Effect this week, and I did just beat it, like, about 2 hours ago. It's pretty good. It still holds up, like, except for the fact that there are a lot... I shouldn't, like, immediately praise it, because there are some things that I would say have not aged well. For instance, there's not a lot of auto-saving. There is auto-saving, but there are checkpoints are few and far between, and they're, like, regularly just, like, at the start of planets, where it's like, great, I lost half an hour of any progress. Got a cube of meat. Feels like we've got, like, parts of synergies. We're like, okay, if we can connect all the dots, this run would be, like, fantastic. But right now, everything's just a little bit mild. Practically my motto. Pretty much except with, oh, that shot right there was amazing. Krebs' head, I don't think it's got quite the same, like, mileage as Guppy's head. And we could try for a secret room, but we've only got 2 bombs. We've already been to the shop. It was okay. Actually, it was pretty bad because we didn't really pick up anything. Moving forward. And now we're actually back into, like, Russian a little. Call Zangief. Give me some command throws. I'm not actually good at Tekken. I'd like to think I'm okay at Guilty Gear, but then people who actually play the game and know things like cancels come in. And I would almost say ruin the fun. I may be... Are you being serious? A little cautious there. Not a fan of these rooms. Is there any actual enemies on there? No, we didn't get a charge, so it's just kind of a weird gauntlet room. I guess it's a lot worse if you come from here and you're trying to go down, but we lucked out. Hey, we had spawned an arcade. I guess we do have enough money for that. And with the arcade, we could go into... Oh, well, that's not what I expected. I think if you're running entirely on Spirit Hearts and you get into a bed, you will get, like, Spirit Hearts added to you. But if you have Red Hearts and you've, like, lost some or unfilled containers, then when you go into the bed and sleep, you'll just get your health back, which is nice, but not very useful right now. If we had, like, if that arcade had a blood bank, like I was hoping for, then it'd be more useful. Instead, we just get these guys a lot. Alright. Also got to remember to use Guppy's head as, like, often as possible. Rotten Baby means that we are just, like, in Fly City. If we could complete like the Guppy trifecta, even though we really only have one item, we would be perfect. But right now we've still got like a good amount. Oh, it's a nice little Gertie play. Not quite there, but you know, these guys, I don't know what, not to say what can you do, because you could just hit them. And I mean, we're actually like almost in boss rush territory. I keep saying like, no, we don't need to worry, no, we don't need to rush, but at the same time, it's like going pretty fast. Greed fight over. Gertie, you were the MVP there. At least we got a key for our troubles. I'm not really gonna bother to go back for a penny. Watch that be my downfall, but there's also Tinted Rock up there, so BBF, well, you know, okay. Can't all be winners. Range upgrade. Yeah. It's a range upgrade. Gets us a mom item. We can be closer to the mom transformation. It's, you know, it's whatever. Curse of the Lost. I don't like, even if we were, like, seriously rushing, I just don't like it in general. I guess I don't like any of the curses. It's not as bad as Curse of the Maze, because I can just royally screw you over. But this is still, like, annoying. I remember you guys from the Isaac fight that totally ruined... Well, let's be honest. It was my fault. But we're not going up. We're going down to Shoal. Or anywhere, really. We're just going. Still got Holy Mantle, right? Okay. These guys with the creep are just super annoying. I don't think... Does little Gert, or like Gertie Jr. usually have creep? Or is this the champion version that's making it special? Nonetheless, Spirit Hearts and these, well, PhD I guess says, hey, these are neutral, or at least okay. They're not great. We can, bombs are key. We could like, really? There we go. And just one more to complete the thing. Range upgrade. That was all for a range upgrade. And then I left the bad gas pill behind because I'm too cool for it. Oh, oh, we're in a bad corner. Hi, Max. You're a cat. What else do I have to say about anything about Mass Effect? I'm excited now that I get to do 2. I think it's because I chose, like in Mass Effect 1, if you're not playing, I think this is Diplopia. Diplopia is super good in the right circumstances because it'll double whatever item you get. So... But most things don't stack. But like there are some items that like will double pickups on the ground and other things like that. Diplopia will double items, which could be like super great if you get a really good stat upgrade item. If you don't, then it's like, well, it's okay. I don't know if it doubles things on the ground, but it's a one-time use, so we will have to go back for I forgot about that. We would have to go back for Guppy's head if we wanted to, and hey, guess what? I want to. Like, it probably isn't going to be very useful. Nonetheless, let me try it. First attack, Spider Love. We got 2 of them. Is it good? I don't know. If now that we're committed in my head to this hook and boss rush that killed us last time we tried it when we were Eve. No, Curse of the Lost, don't do this to me. If it last time it shot us in the foot when we were Eve and basically like doomed our run, then this one will probably not go much better. At the same time, I don't know, we got Holy Mantle, we can hold out for one whole hit. And we got Guppy's head, which, I mean, if we're getting a charge every wave, that's super good. That was an interesting way to do that. That I totally intended to do. Can't give me little haunts. I think you're so clever. I think it's because I'm rebounding back and forth between discussions. But Mass Effect 1, it really, like, if you don't take the soldier class, I mean, sure, adept and stuff is fun, and using powers are nice, but with the way that the cooldowns work and stuff, it's almost not worth it. And a majority of the time, like, they give you all the weapons, but then don't give you training in them, so you're stuck with weapons that you're just like, well, these are entirely useless for me. Why do I have them? You? Seriously? One host guy that was still up? Alright. Unless we were to, like, get a... unless we were to, say, get a fucking Emperor card. So that's good. How am I trying to say this? We're not getting Bus Rush. We're probably not getting to that. Especially with these freaking guys. Probably because I wasted my time doing Diplopia. Like, if we had not even bothered with Bursting Sack, okay, no, we're definitely not going to it. Because Mask of Infamy is like just a pain in my side. But I chose the Sentinel class for Mass Effect because I'm never going to get rid of this conversation and complete it in one go. And it worked fine. Like, you get biotic stuff and you get tech stuff. But it's like, for weapons, I chose the assault rifle, like, training specialization, because I knew that if I didn't, it would just be like, well, I have a pistol. Isn't this great? And you kind of see it with your companions. You're just like, okay, you got all this fun, like, power stuff, but all you have is a pistol, so basically you're done. Thankfully they, like, fixed that in 2, kind of, where if you can't, like, if your class isn't specialized for it, you don't use it. But then you kind of get it like the adept thing, where you go, great, I can use a pistol and an SMG, and they're kind of not all serviceable. Which, like, despite people not liking the story of Mass Effect, excuse me, Max, I'm trying to tell a story here. Despite people not really liking the story of Mass Effect 3, and I can understand that, they had the gameplay, considering they had 3 games to get it right. They nailed that down, where it was like, I can choose what I want, and it all just matters on cooldowns and other things. And as a person, I like using powers and stuff, but I'm always like, man, if I could just have the cooldowns as nice as possible, we wouldn't have this problem. It's a done deal for me. I still want to look for item room. We're not going to get boss rush, so there's no point in rushing. Just a nice... we don't really want lard, because it's not really very useful to us. It'll just bump spirit hearts out of it. Friend ball, I probably should have picked up, but it's too late now. I don't know what you want, Max. I'm mildly hoping that you're getting picked up by the mic and your cries are not going unnoticed in the way of that I don't sound like I'm just talking to no one. But at the same time, why now? Cat is like, you're talking to someone, but you're not paying attention to me, so obviously something is wrong. Are you okay? Do you have a brain problem? And, you know, I'd hesitate to answer that, because you're right. Well, Gertie, could you, like, get over here? Then you'd be doing some damage. No, I can't rely on you for this fight. We could kind of, like, get... Ow. Try to keep him eating there, but I don't think it's gonna work. It's almost done anyways. You got the negative. You also got to deal with the devil. Yes. Here's our seam that suddenly existed. Because dang it, I want some brimstone action. We've got the damage. Like, we've got decent damage, and now that we've got brimstone, we're, like, set. And we got Holy Mantle. We don't have any way to, like, navigate, so that's going to be a little bit of an inconvenience. But as far as, like... And, despite the fact that we didn't make it to boss rush, we still have a chance to make it for the blue womb, that special thing. I already said the hush fight, so, you know, what's the point in trying to hide these things? What's the point in trying to hide these things to, like, Isaac players? Because, like, anyone who, like, watches The Binding of Isaac or has a passing knowledge of it knows a lot of the mechanics already. Even though most of the game is kind of about discovery, and I would still think that's, like, a good part of it, and that's half the fun. Eventually, you're like, man, I kind of want to know all these secrets. Because your brain wants that, like, reaction of, like, finding out secrets and finding spoilers and stuff. So, I mean, I shouldn't try to keep it hidden. The game isn't like so new that you would just be like, oh geez, why? Plus everyone's all butthurt about spoilers all the time anyways, and I'm here to stop that. This is my until, you know, then it'll happen to me and someone will spoil something dear to my... Are you being serious? Someone will spoil something dear to my heart and I'll be sad, but then I'll just go, well, you know, I'm not gonna, like, worry myself over this piece of media. Like, it's not like someone told me that, like, my parent died or something. It's like, oh no, they told me, like, my favorite character got offed. And, you know, that sucks, but that's a living. Yes, Skull X is annoying because he has just that one lovely weak spot. Caffeine pill. Well, you know, our speed is a little bit iffy, but we have PhD, so it synergizes. Oh, I forgot. I'm gonna be, like, completely honest with you, Dark Bum. I kind of forgot you were, like, part of that deal. It was like I did it all for the brimstone. So I can see forever. Oh, we should probably use that here. I don't think we had much in the way of hard drops last floor anyway, so I don't think we have anything to worry about. 2 of clubs, doubles are bombs. Balls are on head is, like, I still think not as good as having Guppy's head. I'm not worried about becoming Guppy, but I would like to, like, just get there. Is this worth it? It is not. I would just like to keep it. The flies are nice, and the flies, like, stack with our damage, so since we're doing great damage, Bob's Run head doesn't really do anything except explode a set amount, which is a decent amount, but still not perfect. I don't know what this does. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I do it, and usually he says, like, emergency contact, and then very they might be giants, I can help the next in line, which I guess the part of the song. Maybe I shouldn't have used the higher font there because, like, Dark Bone will eventually give us some stuff. And now that became a waste. I thought you picked it up. Thought we were being, like, MLG pros. That handoff. Avoiding these flies. Alright. It's been a while since I've seen Cursor. Longer. It's, you know, it's like 10 minutes. It's forever in Isaac time. Pills are good. I can see forever again. And paralysis? Are you... Excuse me, I have PhD. Are you trying to tell me that paralysis is like a good pill? Because, game, I will fight you. I'll lose, because you are like a physical piece of data. But I suppose I could delete you. How do you feel about that? Oh, wait, then I wouldn't have anything to play on the channel. Except for binary domain. And then when that's over, it's just over. You win this time, game that really didn't have any sort of agency, so it won by default. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. That was a good super secret room. Alright. See, that's what I'm super happy about. That we get to just defeat, and then we finally got hit, but it was pretty late in the fight. I had to say something, didn't I? Alright. And we had just enough time. I think this is actually... No, it's not a deal with the devil, but it's fine. We had enough time. Go on. Now into the blue womb. Am I ready for this? Last time I tried to do a big, important fight. Oh, now we got It Lives, which is an interesting take on the thing. We'll have to worry about that later. Now we're in the blue womb, or question mark, as it's called there. Oh, Dark Bum, you shouldn't have done that now. And here we get Odd Mushroom, because that's a damage upgrade. And I guess I'd take the HP upgrade if I had to take anything. And in this, a shop, which I don't think we can take that. And I don't think... Well, we can take this. I don't know what our health is, which is going to be kind of terrifying. Joker card. Is the Joker card for... Huh. This contract from below, we're like, worth it? It doesn't do any stat damage for us? No, it's inevitably not worth it. But I'm probably metagaming again. And I don't think I Can See Forever does anything for us in this area. Do we want Liberty Cap, or do we want Missing Page, which occasionally gives us Necronomicon's probably the better choice. Okay, this is the Hush fight. It's new to Afterbirth. I don't know how well I'm going to do this. I have, like, done it with almost every character. Save for 2 characters, which are very difficult ones that I don't think I haven't even unlocked them in my original save. It's not that bad. It's intimidating because of his health bar, but it's just another thing of like patterns and bullet hells, which is kind of nice because back in the day of the Flash game, these kind of bullet hell levels were pretty much impossible to do because if you had more than like 10 bullets on screen, it would just like frame drop, which I guess is okay if you're trying to be, you know, dodging things, but to be challenging and fun is another story. Boy, check out our lovely hooking damage. We've already done like 75%, which actually admittedly is pretty good for this fight. It gets a little, it'll definitely get rough, but right now it's not too bad. I'm saying that, I actually have no clue about like Toho or whatever how you pronounce it, bullet hell games like that. I did play Death Smiles for the 360 back when that came out because I had Gamefly and I was a little bit of an achievement overdoer. This one's the annoying one, and we just lost Holy Mantle, which is surprising, honestly, because we're about halfway through the fight. It's like a weird shot thing that we have to pretty much stand still for, because if we try to dodge it, I think they'll hit us. Ah, shoot. That's like our first real hit of damage, so if that's the case. If that's the way this fight's going to shake out, I'm super okay with it. Alright, let's calm down a little. Standing still, just keep swimming. Also keep charging. I hope my B button isn't like going bad. I like that button, it lets me cancel things. That. Stand still. We are like a stone, like a rock. A rock feels no pain. Actually, I'm probably just calling that from the Me First and the Gimme Gimmes cover of it. Granted, that is all that the Me First and the Gimme Gimmes does, is just cover versions of songs. Alright, that was okay. Where was that black heart, though? We had a black heart on this first row. I don't think it was that one. At least I'm kind of hoping. I don't remember there being another one. It was from when we got the tiers upgrade, which was like the best thing, when we got safety pin. Okay, Hush is done. We're fine. Not a doubt in the world. Let's pop Guppy Sky, because the first time you defeat Hush, the game will just end. Nonetheless, I'm like mildly surprised that not only would we do fast enough for it, but like good enough for it. But hey, it's on camera, so you know, basically suck it, nerds. Well, this has foreboding written all over it. Alright, that is honestly kind of a surprising victory for me, all things considered. Okay, right there you can see the Hush face in the thing. That's pretty good. And that's going to do it for this episode of The Binding of Isaac. If you would, consider leaving a like if you enjoyed the video. It probably helps out a lot. I don't know, YouTube algorithmics, Eurythmics, it's some sort of band, but I'm sure it's good, you know. And leave a comment if you would like to tell me how to do better, or how to pronounce Eurythmics, or any other things to pronounce, or just, I don't know, to tell me to get good. And consider subscribing, because I try to make a video at least like once a day, be it Isaac or Binary Domain or maybe something else that'll pop up down the line. I've been testing things. I tried Stalker once. It worked for an hour, and then I ran out of things to talk about while running around Ukraine. And then a guy wouldn't want to talk to me because he was too busy shooting at a dude who was a mile away, so I couldn't continue the quest, and that made for awkward stuff, and as awkward as this ending is. I've been MaelstromTier. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.